Weba has been in business, as you know, for the past 30 years, but one of the requirements by law is to make sure that they have a policy or at least a process of how to become Bbee compliant. So since 2015, we entered into Bbee transaction, and the first thing that we started with was the equity side of it. It's almost the easiest aspect of the Bbee code to do a transaction on the equity side. Having said that, we didn't stop there. If you look at the code of good practice, there's a few aspects to it that you have to comply with, and equity is but just one of that. The second thing that we looked at was employment equity. We looked within inside our organization to make sure that from a board perspective, from a management perspective, employee perspective, that we represent the demographics of South Africa in terms of a color. So we made sure that our board is compliant as well. Our management is also compliant. What we made sure to do is to make sure that the partner that we have on board and the people that we have on our board of directors have exposure or have experience in mining. What we have done as well, in addition to that, we've also looked at enterprise development and to make sure that our supplies to Weba is also Bbee compliant. On the smaller suppliers, what we've tried to do there is also assist them to become Bbee compliant. It's difficult for smaller suppliers to do an equity transaction, so we've made sure as Weba to help them in that regard. So that's on the enterprise development. If you look at our learnerships, and learnerships in particular, to make sure that we've got a huge unemployment problem in South Africa. We know that close to 30% of the people are unemployed. How could we assist with that? So as a part of our turnover, we contribute this to learnerships. And of late, in fact, in the past couple of weeks, we've just started a bursary scheme under the Weba brand. And the idea behind the bursary scheme is, again, to look at potential previously disadvantaged students that's looking for bursaries in the field that would assist Weba one day, potentially where they could come and work for Weba. Our corporate social investment is also important, that where we look at uplifting the communities where we do business in. It's important also to give back. And in this regard, Weba's got a plan with its corporate social investment to deploy some of its capital also into communities where it is required.